Has anyone ever said to you, you really should write a book? You got some really good ideas and you keep talking about the same thing, and do people keep asking you the same questions? And you go, well, yes, and you really should write a book about this. And you're going, when? I don't have the time or the mental headspace, and I'm so busy doing the do. And you kind of go into paralysis mode. Yes, it would be a good idea to write a book. And lots of people are asking you the same questions, and you've maybe got an FAQ on your website. But you've got something special there. And you might be going, yes, but so many people are talking about the same thing, and I'm in the same sphere as 101 other different people, and you have your own special sauce, don't you? You've got your own little tweak for it. So why not share it? And yes, I know there's an awful lot to do, and you're going, where do I start? How would I even get things in place? And there's so much to think about. And yes, there is. But what if I told you that there was an easy framework that you could follow and you could do it because you got somebody guiding you, helping you, holding your hand, somebody you can trust? Why am I saying this? Well, you might have guessed that I'm going on about the From Promise to Page again, because that's the thing. People, there are lots of different book opportunities out in the big wide world. And how do you choose one? Well, that's a good question. You want to have somebody that you trust, don't you? Somebody who will meet you where you're at. Well, this is where we come in with the From Promise to Page, because there is this framework, as I said to you, and it is a small group. So what is this framework then, Wendy? Good question. I'm glad you asked. This is where we look at what it is that you want to get out to the world. What does your audience want to hear from you? And that can be two different things to start with. So this is where we dig in deep before you even get to decide whether you want to join the group or not. That's where you and I have a chat. No obligation. Let's give you some clarity on next steps. So if you have got this mind that's going overtime, getting yourself into more and more of a pickle about the fact that, yes, you do have a book in you, and maybe you've got more than one book, and maybe you've got a very large book, in which case I would suggest let's split it up. But I'm going to ask you to think about, consider, contemplate, what is your core message? What is it, the root of what you want to say? Get rid of all the fluff. What is it that is special about you giving this message at this time to this audience? Now, if you can get your head around that, that is the start of getting your book done. Because unless you've got those foundations, you will be whizzing around all over the place, chasing your tail and getting more and more frustrated and seeing this as definitely in the too hard basket. So what is your core message? Why you? Why now? Why this target audience? Once you've identified who the target audience is, of course, okay? So the whys, very definitely the whys. And in about that is, why is this important to you? Because I have to tell you, there will be some bumps along the road. You've got to have a big enough why to go, yes, I am determined to do this. I am committed to doing it. And with some help, you can achieve it. So to recap, why is this important to you? And really dig in on that one. I might do a little bit, another session on that. I've done one before on the 7 levels deep exercise. But why is this really important to you? Get that clear in your head. Who is your target audience? Get that clear. And please write these down, because holding them all up here, when your brain is going, I can't keep up with this. You know where I'm going with this one. Why is this important to you? Who is your audience? Why is it important that they hear it? And is it something they want to hear? What's in it for me? I've talked about that a lot. If you haven't caught that yet, give me a shout. Why now? Why this timing? So why the importance of this message to you? Why is this message important to your ideal audience? Who is your ideal audience? What do they want to hear from you? Why is this timing important? If you can get that lot sorted in your head, if you want to talk it through, if you want to brainstorm, give me a shout. No obligation. Let's get your book from promise, and maybe even out here, to the page. Trusted hands, safe framework, predictable outcome. Want to talk? Message me. Bye from me.